mercy is not just God's kindness. Mercy is not just, God's goodness or, covering your sin. Mercy is almost like an executive order that is issued from the throne of God that even Satan, darkness, and the angels have to give way when mercy is released. Now, but the thing about mercy is that mercy is not intangible. There are many components to mercy, and there are many players in mercy. So mercy in itself, first of all, comes into your life like a whole different atmosphere. And so the moment mercy meets with you, you begin to realize that one of the first things you feel is the peace of God. And so the situation doesn't necessarily change, but you then have the capacity to bear it. And another thing that comes with mercy is, like, I believe strongly that there is an angelic guard of mercy, and these angels come to execute the sovereign will of the Father in the midst of a situation. And I think that you see a situation like David and Bathsheba and all of that. I believe God had to release his mercy over that situation, because if you looked at it critically in terms of what David did, David could have been killed according to the commands and according to what he did. But in mercy, God took the life of the child, which would have been a constant reminder of David's sin, takes him out. And then in mercy, God still uses Bathsheba to bring forth a future generation that could take the throne. So in there is an entire dynamics of God where he takes darkness and brings light out of it. And you know how the Bible says, and God separated the water from the waters in Genesis. And I say to people, who separates water from water? Only God can do that. And I believe that that's kind of like what mercy does. But on the intellectual level of mercy, I believe that what mercy also does is that it literally awakens your brain to be able to understand what must be done to break out of that situation. So in as much as we don't see the other spiritual components, but in the physical, mercy can empower your mind, your thinking, your creativity, your solution production, so that in a situation that looked like I am enclosed, there's no way out, you begin to see a way out, and all of that flows from mercy in itself.